I discovered my wife has been poisoning my food with laxatives for months to make me lose weight for her sister's wedding photos, and I only realized when the dog ate my leftovers and got sick. I've been living in the bathroom for the past 3 months. I seriously thought I was dying or developing Crohn's disease. I've lost about 40 pounds since May. And while everyone kept telling me how great I looked, I felt like a hollowed-out shell. My wife, let's call her Sarah, has been an absolute angel through all of it, or so I thought. She took over all the cooking because she wanted to put me on a gentle gut health diet to help with my stomach issues. She's been making me these specific smoothies for breakfast and special dinners that she insisted were easier for me to digest than what she and the kids ate. The catalyst for all this is her sister's wedding next weekend. It's going to be this massive, Instagram-perfect event, and Sarah has been obsessed with how we're going to look in the photos. She kept making comments about how my suit needed to fit perfectly because these pictures are forever. Tonight, I was feeling particularly nauseous after a few bites of her homemade turkey chile, so I scraped the rest into our golden retriever, Buster's, bowl while Sarah was upstairs on the phone. About an hour later, Buster started whining. Then the poor dog literally exploded. It was everywhere. The smell hit me, and my stomach dropped because it smelled exactly like what I've been dealing with for months. It wasn't just a stomach bug smell, it was chemical and acrid. Panic set in. I rushed Buster to the emergency vet, and while I was waiting there, the realization hit me like a freight train. The symptoms were identical. I rushed home, leaving Buster for observation, and tore through the kitchen trash. Buried under coffee grounds and empty milk cartons, I found 3 empty blister packs of heavy-duty laxatives. I checked the recycling bin in the garage and found boxes for them dating back weeks. She wasn't curing my stomach issues. She was causing them to make me skinny for a photo shoot. Question for the community. I am shaking with rage right now. She's asleep upstairs. Do I wake her up and scream at her? Do I pack a bag and leave? Is this actually poisoning? Or am I being dramatic because I'm exhausted? I feel so betrayed and humiliated that she watched me suffer every single day and pretended to comfort me while literally feeding me the problem. Commenter. Dude, you are not being dramatic. This is domestic abuse and chemical assault. She has been poisoning you for months. The fact that she watched you in pain and kept doing it just for an aesthetic proves she's unhinged. Do not wake her up. Take pictures of the pills in the trash, pack your essential documents, and get to a hotel. Do not eat anything else in that house. Lawyer up immediately. Update. The next morning, I didn't sleep at all. I took the advice to document everything. I fished the wrappers out of the trash and took photos. Then I found her stash in the back of the spice cabinet. Crushed powder in a little Tupperware container labeled protein. Seeing that little tub made me feel sick all over again. I packed a bag, grabbed my laptop, and sat in the kitchen waiting for her to come down. When she finally walked into the kitchen, she looked confused to see me dressed and sitting at the table without my morning smoothie. I didn't yell. I was too tired to yell. I just slid the photos of the trash and the container across the island to her. She picked them up, and I watched the color drain from her face. I expected her to apologize or cry, but she didn't. She got defensive instantly. She told me that I was blowing this out of proportion and that she was just trying to help me reach my potential before the big day. She actually said that I should be thanking her because I fit into my tuxedo from college now. I stared at her, completely stunned. I told her that she had made me physically ill for a quarter of a year, that I had missed days of work, and that I was scared I had cancer. She rolled her eyes and said I was being a baby, claiming she researched the dosage and it was perfectly safe. I told her that Buster was at the emergency vet on N4 because of her safe dosage. That wiped the smug look off her face. She started crying then, but only because she was worried about the dog, not me. I told her I was leaving and staying at a hotel until the wedding was over, if I even decided to go. She flipped out, screaming that I couldn't abandon her right before the most important week of her family's life and that I was going to ruin the aesthetic if I wasn't there.